Okay, thanks, Joe.
No problem.
Recreation report, Missy?
I report in your packet outside of the normal programming that we're doing for the spring and this time of year. The two major things that I wanted to touch on was, we discussed in, recreation committee meeting was dugout repair down at Markton Park. Both fields have dugouts in need of repair. We are working on estimates, and I do have several this time, and it's gonna cost anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000 total, depending on what we choose, and we're waiting on another estimate this time to repair those. I am currently working on 2 separate grants to apply for funds to help subsidize the cost of those, and I'm pretty sure I can get some donations as well. So hopefully the village won't have to foot the whole bill for those, for that. The other thing is we did discuss in the recreation committee the possibility of charging pavilion rental fees for both Eagle and Mineral Lake Parks to both residents and non-residents. The non-resident rates would be much higher than the resident rates, encouraging residents to have the pavilions more often than non-residents. And I provided you with a recreation budget overview. Some of the members on the recreation committee and the mayor have already seen them. The ones in the packet were kind of blurry upon scanning, so if you have any questions for me, I'm available to answer.
See, I hope the rec committee will seriously reconsider charging residents. You know, I would rather see that $25 resident fee added on to the $75 non-resident. I mean, the local residents pay enough in taxes in this, in town here, not, to have to pay now to rent the pavilion. So I prefer to see the non-residents pay $100 to rent. The village residents get it for nothing. That's my personal opinion about that.
I think there's a value to paying something. Everywhere that I go, I mean, I have a family picnic in a little town called North Lima every year, and we all chip in $2 to 10 to pay for the cleanup involved. So I think, making it Eagle Park especially, we haven't ever had it able to reserve. I think making it so you can reserve it will take away part of the pain we all seem to discuss about non-residents taking the park out. I've been down there early in the morning and some of the people stake out their claim early. They'll put baskets down, blankets down for 10 people. There's one person there reserving. So it's a way to get the use of it. It's nominal, $25. Committee thought it would be good to do both to make a discrepancy between the two, so it encourages local use.
And Rick, I think another way to think of it, and I understand where you're coming from as well, but the $25 fee, when I look at the pavilions being rented, they're being rented for special occasions, which generally cost over and above regular maintenance, that people can enjoy the parks on a daily basis for free and continue to enjoy the pavilions when they're not rented. But when they are rented, whether it's free or they're paying, there's an additional cost to the village when there's overtime on the weekends to come in and take out the trash and use more toilet paper to clean the bathroom. And I think the $25 fee is just nominal, of charge.
Well, I agree that it's a nominal charge, but I still would prefer that the village residents could pay. I mean, we have a county park district. Nobody pays. Local people, or county people, do not pay to use any of the Georgia County park facilities. So I don't know why.
You're correct.
Huh?
You're correct.
Yeah, I know.
Can never get in it, but you're correct.
Oh, you can rent them.
They're never available. You're correct.
But
we're not. This isn't a money maker in any way. It's
I understand.
It's trying to make it. And I think we took from $480 last year in total pavilion rental.
Yes.
I mean, it's not going to cover the cost of what we're trying. So it's not. It's just a way to make sure that it's not abused by anything.
If I'm not mistaken, this in the report it said that at times it would be at the discretion of the committee to maybe waive the fee. Correct?
I wanna give it that.
Oh, my God.
You charge or you don't, I'm on board with either one of us, I gotta be waived the fee and donate.
Well, unless the Middlefield Historical Society wants to have fees for them sometime, you know.
We do?
Yeah, permit fees.
Permit fee, yeah. Yeah, but I rental fees, I don't think you
I think it's a good idea, it gives people incentive to clean it up and stuff like that.
I do too, because there's always a cost factor to putting
I agree.
Always.
What about it?
I agree.
I mean, to me, if it's 25 hours and chase you away from the pavilion, you probably don't want
Can I just ask a question?
it. Sure.
So, you can reserve the, pavilions, then do you get like a permit that you put up?
Yeah, well, what happens is they reserve them, and then generally we make a permit, and the police department puts it up during the day that you're gonna reserve it, saying this pavilion's reserved for, and you have use of the pavilion for however long, the whole day, or half a day, or...
Can you reserve like just half of it, if you only need half, or do you automatically do the whole thing?
Well, we decided that we would just do full rental, so it'd be full day, full pavilion. But if you only use half and you were willing to share it with someone else, which happens,
Well, I think it's a good idea to, people that don't live in the village, that aren't paying the taxes, pay more. You know, I don't mind paying for the cleanup and stuff like that, but I know we've been there, but we just wanted a couple picnic tables and couldn't do it.
right.
So, I think it's a good idea.
Thanks.
I'm not sure if I would just put information.
How do you want to go forward with it?
I don't know the background there. Have you not charged any fees up to now, or just new? I know there were new numbers, or we changed.
There was a non-resident fee.
And so this is.
And then the residential fees. And then the whole equal part thing is also good.
Well, I guess to be on the safe side, I would say yes, a motion to approve those fees.
I make a motion, we, charge fees no more than $25 for residents, $75 for non-residents for the use of the pavilions at Eagle Creek, Eagle Park, and also at Mineral Lake Park for both Sperry and Grove Street.
And there's two in Eagle Park, and we're only gonna make one available for rental, right?
There's one in Eagle Park, two
One
in
in Eagle.
Mineral Lake.
Or, yeah, so there's the one that's, yeah, permanent. We can only can reserve one and not the other.
Both are rented. All the pavilions we have in the parks are rentable up to this point. Except for Yoder Brothers and George Knox, we don't have those. So there are other pavilions that people can occupy if they wanted to have their parties also without fee. So we charge for both
We're
Grove
gonna have
Street
three
and
pavilions,
Sperry.
we have three pavilions for
Right.
that. Everybody good with that? Is there a second?
I'll second.
Take the roll, please.
Klein,
Yes.
Dyer,
No.
Leash,
Yes.
Blue,
Yes.
Hofstadter.
Yes.
Corno,
Yes.
This was a motion. We didn't do it as an ordinance. Yes.